Streaming MLB The Show 23, MLB The Show 23 Padres franchise mode.
Say what he feel, even if it cost him his own life. Sometimes I'm like Biggie, sometimes I'm like Sean, sometimes I feel like in his prime.
Here at the friendly confines, Wrigley Field, we've got a perfect night for baseball on the show. It's the San Diego Padres and the Chicago Cubs. First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go. Towing the slab in today's game, Justin Steele. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, very solid ERA last season, just a little over 3. And when you've got a guy like that taking the mound for you, the offense is definitely expected to score 4 runs at least, unless they're really struggling. So you know, more times than not, when he's on the bump, you're going to win the ball game if you just do your part as an offense. So last year, great year. He wants to repeat that or even improve. And I think there is some room for improvement. He's got good stuff. It's just executing from hitter to hitter.
Next pitch is outside. And he deals. He goes down looking. On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. Now Connor Hollis. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. The pitch. There's a strike. That one ran inside, almost got him. That just misses. 2-2.
It's a good take.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and that's going to be ruled a swing.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
Juan Soto stands in now and watches strike 1. Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
The general better fall back, put your hands up. It's a new sheriff in town. Everybody get up, get down and
Back here at the friendly confines. And the right-hander with the good curveball, Seth Lugo.
Well, last year, kind of around the league average in terms of ERA. And you know what? That's why you have 5 different spots in the starting rotation. You've got to have people round things out. And not everyone's going to pitch like a number 1 or number 2 every outing or every season. But last year, he gave his team an opportunity and a chance to win every time he took the mound on average. And when you look at that kind of performance, it has a place on every ball club.
Nico Horner leading things off and takes a strike. And the right-hander deals.
Oh, and you can throw that big curve on the inside part of the plate. Very difficult pitch for the hitter to get on plane with. You can have a lot of success if you can pitch in that location.
Next offering misses. 1-2 the count.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a ball evens the count. Righty delivers. Struck him out without a swing. Called strike 3 on a fastball up in the zone. Ian Happ up to hit. In there for strike 1. Cubs made Ian Happ a first-round pick in 2015. He played at the University of Cincinnati as an infielder. Played a little bit of outfield, but a guy in 2022. What a year, Chris. Both an all-star and a gold glover. Tried to hold up on the 0-2. Now a look down to third, and he went around, according to Clyde Washington. Out to short. Bogarts whips it to first on the run. 2 up, 2 down. Here's a look at the Cubs lineup. And a big factor for them in recent games, Dansby Swanson.
Well, these days we know teams, they put a game plan together for every hitter in a lineup. But a guy like this, they circle him, make sure he doesn't beat you. So they put in a little extra time and effort on how they're going to approach him. He can be a huge difference maker when he's hot. So it's going to be fun to see how they try to work him right here.
Dansby Swanson in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
This one in the air, center field. Grisham settles under it, and he makes the catch. And that ends the inning. Nothing happening there for the Cubs. We played an inning, no score. All set for the start of the inning. So digging in now for San Diego, Manny Machado. The pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Kicks and fires. And ball 1. Our plate umpire, Earl Hendricks.
Yeah, with Hendricks, Boo, kind of interesting. He's a good, consistent umpire, but you do hear that he kind of favors one side of the plate more than the other. So it's really hard to know for sure, but I think that usually it has to do something with where he sets up prior to each pitch.
No, that missed.
That misses. Now 2 balls and a strike. What about some no-nos? Like, you can't call the umpire blue the way you do in Little League or high school, right?
Yeah, even in the minor leagues, you'll learn quickly. You call the umpire blue. You better learn his name, and that's just part of being a professional player and even a major league player.
And now a full count. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 guys, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
Nelson Cruz, the next up for the Padres. That one ripped. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. He'll circle the bases. His 7th home run of the season. And they jump out front. It's 1-0.
When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
And now Luis Campusano. One down, base is empty. Line drive, caught.
The first baseman, number 9, Jake Cronenworth.
Next for the Padres, Jake Cronenworth. Here's a guy who's been struggling so far this year. It's only late April, but still hoping he'll turn it around soon. Ball 1, no strikes. And a foul ball. Here's a 1-1. And that one is in for a strike.
1-2.
Swing and a pop-up. Makes the grab on the run. And that'll do it. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's an early 1-0 lead. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Welcome back. Here's the third baseman, Christopher Morel.
The third baseman, Christopher Morel.
Lugo back to work. Swing and a miss. And that's strike 1.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
The next offering misses. And now it's even 1-1.
1-1.
This ball's chopped on the ground. He beats it out, and the tapper turns into an infield single.
It was a healthy cut, but the same can't be said for the contact. He got just enough of the ball to put it in play, and that's all he needed. Tough play for the defense on what was kind of a swinging punt.
Digging in, Seiya Suzuki. And first offering is fouled off. Morel aboard here at first with nobody out. Started to swing, held up. The pitch. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Grisham hauls it in, 1 away.
Batting 6, the designated hitter,
Edwin Rios here.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
First offering, and it just misses.
1 ball, no strike.
Check on the runner, and he's back in standing. And the 1-0. That one missed.
No, that missed. That's
Chris
the ball.
with that distraction and a speedy guy at first. He's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Next offering is fouled back. Two one now. To first, might be two. Cronenworth to second, return throw to first, got him, double play, and that'll do it. One hit in the inning, but no one left. We played 2 full. It's the Padres 1 and the Cubs nothing. On to the 3rd inning, stepping in for San Diego, Trent Grisham.
Number 1, Trent
Grisham goes 5 feet 11 inches, 26 years old, and he won a Gold Glove last season. Pitches in there. That's strike 1. On the corner for a strike.
I understand you want to try to gauge that guy's fastball, but you also have to be aggressive and ready to hit in your zone. Now you're in a tough spot.
Next pitch just misses, and it's 1-2.
I don't know how you take that one after the called strike on the corner, just a little bit off the edge.
The 1-2 gets a piece and stays alive. Next pitch is outside. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Bellinger drifts towards it. He's there. He's got it. And there's one away.
batting none. The second baseman.
Rougned Odor comes up to the plate now. First pitch just misses.
1-0.
That one missing inside. Next offering is in for a strike. Hit in the air, right field. Suzuki makes the grab, 2 down.
The batter, number 2, shortstop.
It's Xander Bogaerts now. Bogaerts, an all-star a season ago, hitting leadoff in today's game, and he was born in Aruba. Out in front and foul to the left side. The 0-1 just missed. Just missed. Strike 2.
2-2.
That's to third. And that is that. Nothing doing there for the Friars, but they still lead it 1-0.
It ain't no surprise. A full moon sits in the sky. You better watch your back tonight.
Set for the bottom of the third. So up now for Chicago, Trey Mancini. Chris, you know what they call Mancini? Boom boom. That's right. For Ray Mancini, the famous boxer, it stuck when he started hitting home runs, though, in baseball. That's in there. Strike one.
Yeah, good power hitter on the field, but a really good human being off the field. And in fact, in 2021, he was named the AL Comeback Player of the Year after beating stage 3 colon cancer in 2020 and became a real inspiration to many around the league.
On the ground, Bogarts handles the chance, whips it to first. One up, one down.
Got inside run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
Now it's Yan Gomes.
Okay, you asked for me. About to go Nostradamus on him. I'm from that bully when bullies were quick to spaz on him. That's me, homie, fatigues on me.
Fought off foul. Misses inside, and that's ball one.
Really good run, perhaps a little bit too much on that two-seamer. Couldn't hold the corner.
Soft contact in the air, and that's just foul. Yan Gomes waits. Checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. He did not go around. 2-2 on the way. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
You see how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in. Want to try and tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing, that high fastball. You have to get it up there because of how hitters have changed their swings.
Got him. 2 away.
That was a really nice pitch call for that put-away slider right there. You look at the sequence in that at-bat, and he hadn't thrown it yet, so this makes it really tough to recognize and fight off with 2 strikes. I'm sure it looked like a fastball all the way until it wasn't.
And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. And first offering is fouled off. The wide to kick the pitch. In the air, out towards left center. He's got it, and that's the third out. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Still behind by a count of 1-0. Back here at the ballpark, new inning getting started. Now the number 2 hitter, Connor Hollis. Steele back to work. To the right side, and it gets by him. Juan Soto now. Out towards right center. That's well struck. This one's got a chance. And that one's gone into the bleachers. He blasts one out to right, and they add to their lead. It's 3-0.
Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Here's Machado. First offering misses the mark.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Good pitch to hit on a tee up in the zone. I think he was looking for something else right there.
The 1-1. There's a strike. The 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Another 1-2. Line drive, base hit.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. Now it's the right fielder, Nelson Cruz. Here comes the 0-1. Now 1-1. And that's in for a strike. Machado gets his lead at first with nobody out. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. One-two now. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And here it comes. Check swing, tried to hold up, now an appeal to first. And Woody Keller right on it. Says he held up. Now all even up. Out towards left center. Happ moving under it. Makes the grab, 1 down.
Now batting, catcher, Luis Campusano.
So digging in now for San Diego, Luis Campusano. 0 for 1 so far. In the air out towards right center. Nice grab on the run. 2 away now. Now here is Jake Cronenworth. First time up was a pop out.
Cronenworth.
And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes.
He's been trying to tease the zone with that slider, but these hitters have showed patience, not going outside the strike zone.
And that's a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. On the ground at first, Mancini. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 2 across on this San Diego homer. It's now 3-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show.
In the background is a blind spot. Rolling dice and rock your cards out.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the Cubs leadoff man, Nico Horner. The wind of the pitch. Chris, it's always interesting to me to see a guy like Nico Horner, who wasn't drafted out of high school and then out of Stanford, was a first-round pick. That's some serious growth as a player. And there's a ball.
1-1.
Yeah, especially with today, guys playing so much baseball all year round. You get scouted and you get opportunities to be looked at way more than it was when I was growing up or you were growing up. So for him to not get drafted out of high school and then to be playing at this level, pretty impressive.
In the air on the infield. Brings it in. 1 away.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath him a little bit and popped it up.
And up next for Chicago, Ian Happ, the Happ Daddy. Chris, we talk about that jump for Nico Horner moving from high school to college. The other thing, he was the first player from his draft class to make the majors, the 24th overall pick in 2018, and he made his major league debut a year later. Cronenworth snags it for the second out.
Ball's just not carrying the first tonight.
Now, you would actually say that to your teammate in the dugout?
No, I'm not that cruel, but someone would say it to me, and I'm sure it's probably been said before.
Swanson, the next to hit, takes outside. Next offering is in for a strike.
Not sure if he could be in more of a groove. Looks really relaxed. He's retired 7 straight. This guy's feeling it right now.
The 1-1 is fouled off. And a ball and 2 strikes. That one down the line and foul ball. A little bit high.
Nope.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Next one just misses. Counts full, 3-2.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Pickoff throw, and he's back in safely. Morel in the box now as he leaves that one up high.
1 ball, no strike.
Kicks and deals. There's a strike. And a foul ball. One, 2 now. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Cubs leave 1, still down 3-0. Here at Wrigley Field, we go to the top of the 5th. Now it's the second baseman, Rougned Odor. And the pitch. That one drifts inside. Here's a 1-1. And that one fouled off. And misses. It's a strikeout.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Bogarts up for the third time and takes ball one. The pitch. And it's fouled away. Ball to strike. The pitch. Swing and a pop-up. Foul and a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Way upstairs. And the count's even at 2. The pitch. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Stays alive. The 2-2 on the way.
Full count.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Grinding AB right here, about to see pitch number 10. There's a swing and a miss. Gomes to first. In time for the second out. Good job to clean it up after the drop third strike.
Designated hitter, Connor Hollis.
And next is the designated hitter, Connor Hollis. 1 for 2. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. Misses off the plate. Ball 1.
Boog, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
In the air to left center, Bellinger in a full sprint flashes the leather on the run and catch. And that is that. Padres go down quietly, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. And welcome back. And the batter now, Seiya Suzuki.
The right fielder,
The wind of the pitch. Foul ball.
You know, these Cubs being a little too patient at the plate in this game. They found themselves behind in the count quite a bit. They're trying to be patient, but it's mostly resulting in outs, not base runners. And you could argue it's making things more difficult at the plate.
And a pitch. That misses.
That's a ball.
It's a ball and 2 strikes. Next pitch misses way outside.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Next one misses, and it's a full count.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
In the air, right field. And there's one away.
The batter, the designated hitter,
And here's the DH for the Cubs, Edwin Rios. He hit into a double play his first time up. Ball one low.
1-0.
Just missed.
2 balls, no strikes.
That one finds the zone, and it's 2-1. And now 2-2.
2-2's the count.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. The next pitch misses, and the count's full. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone. His family owns Mancini Peppers, and you know, they produce up to 50,000 pounds of peppers a day. They got roasted peppers, fried, blanched, sweet, hot, tangy. Am I making you hungry over there?
Very hungry.
Well, the Mancini family has been farming in Florida since the 1940s.
The 0-1. They say you win.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Ball 1 there.
1-2.
Swing and a miss. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Here's Yan Gomes. Swing and a miss. 0-1. At the belt and fires.
Ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Gomes tries to hold up, appeal to first, and yes, he offered at it. And a 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. And that's outside.
2-2.
Two down. And now the count filled up 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. This one popped up. Odor should have this one. Squeezes it. That is the inning. One left for the Cubs. They trail it here 3-0. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Kyle Hendricks.
And he's had 3 days off since he pitched last, so expect him to be totally rested. I'm sure he's itching for this opportunity right now.
Now the youngster Juan Soto. He's already homered here in this one. Soto in his 5th season, 24 years old, and he was selected to the All-Star game last year. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
You know, these Padres really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen. Really stayed inside that baseball to send it to the opposite field. With the shift onto the pull side, that's an easy knock if you'll take it.
And now it's Manny Machado.
Showed a really nice opposite field approach in his last at bat. And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
That one's in there, 0-1.
0-1.
One now. And there's the strike.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
Soto gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Going to count 1-2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
On the ground to the left, and it goes just foul. The 1-2. That's a little bit low.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Righty to the plate. Out to short. And it gets by him.
Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
And now the right fielder, Nelson Cruz. He launched a solo shot back in the 2nd inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on. Definitely helped them get off onto the right foot.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. 1st and 2nd here, no outs. And there's a strike.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
That's in there. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Here comes a pitch. Fights it off. He'll see another. And the righty deals. And another ball. No outs. Runners at 1st and 2nd. swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And the Padres waste a chance. On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. Here's the catcher, Luis Campusano. And first offering is fouled off. Two on, one out.
Yeah.
Tried to check his swing there. Now an appeal to first. That's a swing according to umpire Woody Keller. So first and second with 2 outs. Next for the Padres, Jake Cronenworth. First offering and it just misses. That's to third. And it gets by him. Coming around third is Soto. The tag, and he's safe.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Stepping in for San Diego, Trent Grisham. And that's through there for a strike. And a pitch. This to third. Toss to Mancini. That takes care of Grisham. They limit the damage here. 1 run in the inning, but they leave 2. 9-1 and 2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. It's the Padres 4 and the Cubs nothing. Welcome back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton in the booth, and leading off the bottom of the 6th, Cody Bellinger. Lugo back to work. And there's the strike.
Cody Bellinger, no stranger to the big stage. He played in the 2007 Little League World Series. He's the 14th player ever to play in both the Little League World Series and the Major League World Series.
The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. Right-hander kicks, deals. That one missed. In the air, right field. Makes the grab, and there's one down.
Now back, the second baseman.
Back to the top of the lineup, Nico Horner, the next Cub to hit. Chris, his skill set straight out of the mid-80s. Good contact, not much power, and he could run. He always uses the wheels to his advantage.
His biggest challenge in this day and age is to not get caught up in trying to hit home runs because so many people are.
And the right-hander deals. And fouled off.
He just has to understand that his skill set is unique and he's very valuable for any ball club. If he does that, he'll play a long time in this league.
Next pitch is outside.
2-1.
Fly ball to right. That gets down for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Only 2 hits allowed so far tonight, Boog, so I don't think that one will disrupt his momentum all that much. You know, he's really been on top of his game, commanding his pitches all night long.
So digging in, Ian Happ. There's a strike. Happ measures 6 feet even, 205 pounds, and he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over 300 in his last 10 games. Righty delivers. Grounded to third. Could be 2. To second, there's 1. On to first, double play. And that's the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 7th inning coming up. It's the Padres 4 and the Cubs nothing. Back here at Wrigley Field, we go to the top of the 7th. So digging in now for San Diego, Rougned Odor. Singy, this guy's put together a pretty amazing career. 8th round pick by the Rangers in 2011. Traded to the Cubs for Ryan Dempster a year later. I don't think they thought they were getting a guy who would lead the league in ERA as he did in 2016. Slapped foul.
Yeah, and I don't think when they traded for him that he would end up becoming starter with the most postseason starts in Cubs franchise history. So, you know, a guy that's very cerebral, understands what he's doing out there on the mound, and sometimes those guys can be tougher than the high velo guys.
Swing and a miss. Nice changeup. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
I'll just ripped a page out of the Greg Maddux playbook. Throw that pitch at the hip and just watch it jump back over the inside part of the plate. Tell you what, you are baffled expecting that to almost hit you and then end up as a called strike.
So the San Diego batting order turns over. Here's Xander Bogaerts. In there, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
And the pitch. Smash to the left side. Toss to Mancini. Bogaerts retired. So here's the Padres DH, Connor Hollis, 1 for 3. And that's in there for strike 1. And that skips in the dirt. Liner to second and picked on the hop. Fires to first. That's the 3rd out. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego, but they lead it 4-0. Back here at the ballpark, Dansby Swanson stands in.
Swanson, former first-round pick by the Arizona Diamondbacks, Vanderbilt player in college, College World Series player, all that good stuff, but really coming into his own.
In for a strike, and it's 0-1. Is there a little wrinkle to that? I think there was.
Yeah, little slider action.